All right, ready to explore the future. We're diving into exploring tomorrow. You sent this newsletter over, and it's pretty cool how it uses AI like ChatGPT and Grok to find the top tech and finance news.
Yeah, it's like having your own, AI assistant cutting through all the noise.
Exactly, and highlighting what's important. So think of this deep dive as your cheat sheet to the world of crypto and AI.
We've got a lot to unpack, from some pretty crazy market crashes to, the rise of robots.
Yeah. Let's jump right into the crypto corner. Bitcoin and Ethereum both took a hit recently, and I have a feeling it's not just the usual market ups and downs.
You're right, there's a twist. Remember the U.S. imposed tariffs on goods from Canada, Mexico, and China?
Yeah?
Well, that shook up global markets, and crypto felt it too.
So even Bitcoin, which a lot of people see as a safe haven, like digital gold, it's not immune to the world economy.
Exactly. Bitcoin dipped. But Ethereum, that took a harder fall, like 25% down to a 5-month low.
What makes Ethereum more vulnerable?
It's connected to decentralized finance, DeFi. That's built on Ethereum's blockchain, and it's a whole world of, you know, lending, borrowing, trading. That stuff is really sensitive to, like, global economic tremors.
So for those of us holding Bitcoin or Ethereum, should we panic?
Well, if you're in Bitcoin for the long haul, this could be a chance to buy. But Ethereum, short term, especially in DeFi, be ready for some ups and downs. This could also affect those transaction fees, gas fees on Ethereum. Might get pricey.
Yeah, good point. Crypto can be volatile, even with all the hype.
Absolutely. And speaking of volatile, we got to talk about the $2 billion crypto liquidation event. That was pretty wild.
$2 billion. Gone.
Leverage trading, that's the culprit. Imagine you have $100, you borrow $900 more, so you're trading with $1,000.
Oh, so you're amplifying your buying power.
And your potential losses, big time.
So if the market goes down even a little, your losses are huge.
Exactly. And when something like these tariffs hits, it's a trigger, a cascade of liquidations. Traders got to sell, often at a loss, just to cover their debts.
So if anyone's thinking about leverage trading, this is a wake-up call.
For sure. Leverage can be a tool, but you got to understand the risks. It's not for everyone.
Okay, let's shift from a potential crash to a surprise surge. Bitcoin and Ethereum are down, but XRP, it jumped 30%.
Yeah, unexpected. Seems to be driven by two things. First, whale accumulation. Big investors buying up XRP.
They must believe in its future.
Could be. Second, technical indicators. Some suggest XRP hit its bottom, good time to buy.
So for those watching XRP, this could mean like a change in direction.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
long term, the rules around XRP, the regulations are still uncertain. Governments, how they decide to handle it, that's going to impact its adoption, its price.
Okay, so short-term good, but long-term, who knows? Let's
Yeah.
move to a coin that used to be all memes, but now it's trying to be serious. Dogecoin.
Interesting one. Grayscale, they launched a Dogecoin trust.
Why is that a big deal?
It brings, like, legitimacy to a coin that people saw as a joke. When a company like Grayscale backs it, that attracts bigger investors.
So is Dogecoin growing up?
Maybe. There's even talk of a Dogecoin ETF, opening the door for more mainstream investors. From meme to, who knows, maybe a real player.
And speaking of legitimacy, Binance. They're changing their listing rules.
Huge. It's about making the market fairer, more transparent.
What are they doing?
Cracking down on price manipulation, those pump and dump schemes, rug pulls.
Yeah.
Where developers just take the money and run.
Yeah, those are rough.
This is going to make crypto safer for everyone, building trust.
That's good, a positive step.
Yeah, the industry's evolving, realizing it needs to be accountable.
All right, let's switch gears. From crypto to robots, some big stuff happening in AI and robotics. Can't talk about robots without mentioning Amazon's, their robot army.
It is an army, over 750,000 robots in their warehouses. Streamlining things, saving them, get this, $10 billion.
Wow. Faster deliveries, lower costs, that's good for us. But what about the workers?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? This level of automation is going to change jobs, how we work. Robots are getting smarter, doing more complex tasks. We got to adapt.
It's a tough one. No easy answers.
Definitely. But Amazon's not alone. There are rumors about Tesla, a secret robot project.
Oh, what's that about?
CNBC leaked some info. Sounds like Tesla's making home robots powered by Grok AI.
Home robots with the same AI as Twitter. That could be interesting.
It's ambitious. If it happens, it'll shake things up. Tesla versus companies like Boston Dynamics, that'll be a battle.
Imagine AI-powered robots in our homes, like smartphones.
It's a big what if.
Yeah.
But there are questions. Privacy, responsible use, bias in the AI. big stuff.
We got to figure those things out before these robots are in our lives.
Agreed. It's not just about the tech. It's about using it ethically.
Speaking of ethics, there's DeepSeek. They launched a new AI model, Janus Pro 7B, and there's controversy.
Right. OpenAI, the folks behind ChatGPT, they're accusing DeepSeek of stealing training data.
That's serious.
It is. It's about intellectual property. Who owns the data used to train these models? How do we prevent theft?
This could change how AI is developed, how it's regulated.
For sure.
Yeah.
This case is a big deal.
While that's going on, there's another AI giant quietly winning the cloud computing game that's crucial for all this AI development.
You're talking about Microsoft Azure.
Yeah.
They handle 14% of global AI workloads. Big player, along with AWS and Google Cloud.
Why is Azure's cloud dominance important for AI?
AI needs a ton of computing power, and cloud providers like Azure provide that. As AI gets bigger, companies will rely on them more, which means cloud computing might get more expensive. And these providers, they'll have a lot of say in the AI world.
It's like who controls the cloud controls the future of AI.
Exactly. They decide who gets to build and use AI and how they do it.
Wow, it's crazy how all this stuff is connected, huh? Global trade wars, messing with crypto, robots taking over warehouses, and maybe even our homes.
It really shows you how, like, tech, economics, society, they're all tangled up. You got to understand these connections because, well, something happening over here can cause a ripple effect way over there.
Yeah, it's like we're living in a sci-fi novel, but it's real.
And it's changing so fast. That's what makes these deep dives so important, you know? They help us make sense of it all, find the signal in all the noise.
Totally. So after this whirlwind tour of crypto and AI, what are the big takeaways? What ties it all together?
I think one of the biggest things is how, like, the digital world of crypto and the real world, they're not so separate anymore. Remember those tariffs the U.S. put on Canada, Mexico, China? Those shook the crypto market. Even Bitcoin felt it. And that's supposed to be the safe haven.
Right. It shows you crypto isn't totally detached from the global economy.
Exactly. And that connection's getting even stronger as, you know, big institutions get involved. Grayscale with that Dogecoin trust, those rumors of whales buying up XRP, that's serious money paying attention. That's going to change how people see crypto, how it's regulated.
It's like crypto's growing up, becoming more mainstream.
And with that comes bigger risks. That $2 billion liquidation event, that's a reminder that crypto is volatile, especially with all this leverage trading going on.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, as crypto gets bigger, how do we keep it innovative, but also, like, safe for investors?
That's the million-dollar question. Regulators around the world are trying to figure that out. Finding that balance, that's key to a healthy crypto ecosystem.
Okay, so crypto's evolving, getting more connected to the traditional financial world. Meanwhile, AI-powered robots, they're everywhere. Warehouses, maybe soon our homes.
Amazon's robot army, those Tesla rumors, it's happening.
Right.
And it raises all sorts of questions about, you know, jobs, privacy, what it means to live with intelligent machines.
It's like we're at this turning point. Do we just go along for the ride, or do we think about the implications, the good and the bad?
We have to have those conversations. Look at DeepSeek, that controversy over their AI models, those accusations of stolen data. That shows we need rules about intellectual property in AI.
Yeah, it's a reminder that AI is amazing, but we can't ignore the ethical side. Who owns the data behind it all? How do we start bias? How do we make sure AI is used for good?
Those are tough questions, but we got to answer them, especially as AI gets more powerful, more a part of our lives.
And while we're trying to figure out the ethics, a few big tech companies are, like, quietly controlling the whole cloud computing thing, which is essential for AI.
Right. Microsoft Azure dominating the cloud.
Yeah.
That gives them a lot of power over the future of AI. They control access to the computing power needed for all this.
So it's not just about the cool tech, it's about who's behind it, what their goals are.
Exactly. We get caught up in what AI can do, but we also got to ask who benefits, who might lose out. How do we make sure AI serves everyone, not just a few?
Makes you think, doesn't it? Like, we're on the edge of this huge tech revolution, but where's it all going?
It's a lot, for sure. Things are changing so fast, it's hard to keep up. But that's why it's important to, like, stay informed, talk about these things, think critically.
Yeah, we can't just sit back and watch. We got to be a part of shaping this future.
And that starts with asking questions, you know, challenging assumptions, looking at things from different angles.
So what about you listening? What really stood out to you from all this crypto and AI stuff?
What are you excited about? What worries you?
We covered a lot, right? From those tariffs messing with crypto to robots everywhere and those big ethical questions about AI.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to learn, so keep digging, keep exploring these topics.
Remember, the future isn't just something that happens to us. We build it with every choice we make.
So stay curious, stay informed, stay engaged.
And until next time, keep exploring tomorrow.